everybody. So today is Monday? It's Monday, right? Yes. You hear the cat because she is with us. We are on the way to Newfoundland to see my family. My
pick
dad.
up a bunch of stuff?
Yes, and to pick up a bunch of stuff for the store from my mom. So my dad had a fall and he broke his hip. So he just had surgery, so we're gonna go see how he's doing. And yeah, so we're on a little road trip. And so far the cat is very unhappy to be back in the van. But she'll be okay. She'll just have to settle in. But yeah, update when we get a little further. We're just leaving Yarmouth now. We're doing the Acadian route.
I don't know. They may have changed this. But,
oh, okay.
But we're going to go take a ferry.
Yeah, we're going to drive to Cape Breton to get the ferry from Sydney to, go over the Newfoundland. Yeah. So I'll give you updates along the way. So we are driving the 7.5 hours.
7.5 hours of fun. That's driving time.
From Yarmouth to North Sydney.
Yes.
So this is us driving here. Yay!
There's
Lots of scenic.
It's very green, very bushy.
Yes. And then we stopped for lunch. And it was delicious. And this was just like a bunch of historic like posters and stuff that they had.
Because there was a lot. Thank you for. I am a bit of a weirdo, but come on, come on.
So this is us going over the causeway, which is a really neat drive. If anybody ever wants to drive to Cape Breton.
At the causeway, it looks like it's like a granite or a mine or it's a rock mine, but it is on the cliff. But it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's a friggin' mine. I don't know. It always surprises
the whole
me.
drive was really beautiful. Like it got dark quick after lunch. It was how many hours from? Oh, from the causeway.
I know, like another 2 hours or something like that. Yeah, the causeway is still. Yeah, no, probably another hour and a half, something like that. I don't know, but long enough. It was the thing is, we didn't take. There's only 2 ferries, daytime and night ferries. So
we took the night ferry.
Night ferry leaves at 11:45 in p.m., which means that you have to sleep on board, which you can tell who are the novice ferry takers and the people who are like seasoned pros, because they have cabins, but they only have a few of them, and they're all booked far in advance.
Yes.
So here's some pictures about where you're lying down. It goes down, the seat's back, but give it a little while longer and everyone is lying on the floor sleeping in a room with 75 people snoring in unison while you pretend or try to sleep.
Oh my God. And there was a woman that had her iPad.
Oh God.
And she was watching a movie, and at one point Dave was like, she's watching a movie on her iPad and I can't sleep. So I was the bitch.
She went over and she
went over, and I was very nice.
Except the woman was asleep. She was sleeping while she kept everyone else awake.
Yes. Yeah, so anyway. I asked her nicely how long her movie was going to take because it was keeping us up, and that maybe she could use her earphones instead, or headset. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea, but honestly, I'm sleeping." So anyway,
So that next day, I probably got 2 hours sleep, and then there was about a 6-hour drive to go to where Jill's mother is, and this is where she's lived in North Arm, and it's such a beautiful spot.
Oh
it's
my God.
It's on a delta where I forget what river it is, but the river goes Exploit River goes down and meets the Atlantic, and it's sometimes salty, sometimes fresh, and it is just stunning. The landscape, At night, every single sunset was just a stunner.
Oh, it was beautiful. And we took advantage. Like, we took so many
Oh.
photos and videos.
There's one day where we sat down. We didn't get video of it because we were just enjoying it. Where we went down to that shore.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. This is how much Jill loves Newfoundland right there.
Sorry, what was that again? Sorry.
Oh, so
what
you
was that
mixed
again?
me awkwardly walking down with you shimmying up. What was that? I'm sorry. I messed it up.
He was saying I was bugging him because he was making fun of my dancing. And then I got a horrible video of him trying to get down the like cliff and just as like payback. So that's what you just heard.
So what we did do one day though was brought out the lawn chairs and we sat in the water having a beer on the ocean.
Yes, but other days we did the touristy thing.
Oh yeah.
And this day
giant squid. We're approaching the great beast. A 2.2 ton giant squid with tentacles 30 feet long. Luckily, this one's made of wire mesh and concrete, so we don't need to be too afraid of it. But still, it's pretty freaking cool. Right, Joe? What do you think of this?
pretty cool.
Let's go.
All right, we are spending the day, or the morning at least, in Botwood, Newfoundland, and we are looking at their mural projects. There's several murals all around town, and we're gonna go check them all out. This is the first one, and it's amazing.
So here you're going to see like all the different murals, and I don't even think we
missed
hit
a few.
all of them.
I think there's about 14 or 15 different murals throughout Botwood. It's a great program. They just the big buildings throughout the city. Every year they'll put a couple new ones up.
And there's a couple in progress right now. I think I have pictures of the what's the one, that accordion?
It's going to be a lenticular painting.
Yeah.
So from one side, it will look like a submarine. And then when you look at it from a 45-degree angle different, it will actually look like the interior of the submarine. So you'll see the exterior and the interior of the submarine.
You are so wrong. It's a plane, not a sub.
Well, okay, still, I got the word lenticular, and that counts.
Yes, you did. So there are some amazing murals like all over this town.
I love this this trip because Botwood is a little town in the middle of nowhere, but there were a lot of people that were checking things out. Now, this is the other thing they have. They have a military past.
Yeah, you'll see more of that too with the bunkers.
The bunkers were amazing.
But this was one of the seaplanes.
And they have a museum of seaplanes. It's like a whole museum of just seaplanes.
Yeah, we didn't actually go into that one. No. We went into like the more of the Heritage Center, where there's like a little shop and stuff, and also had a skidoo or like a snowmobile museum in it. I think there's photos of that in here too after the bunker stuff, but you should tell people about the bunker.
The bunkers were out on that little island there, were these bunkers built into the hills, into the deep rock. They were there and they used to hold munitions so that if ever there was, I guess they learned something from when the Halifax Harbor blew up. You don't keep munitions near populated areas. So Botwood may be a small place, but they're not stupid. So there is inside this like shield rock is just amazing bunkers, and none of them are open. And
these are like the breathing holes, like the air holes.
It's vented so that it will maintain some sort of environment inside. Hopefully, I would have loved to gone inside there, but I'm gonna bet
they were all locked up.
I'm gonna bet it's not safe. But man, that would have been pretty amazing. Like urban exploring, but military urban exploring sounds a little, like something you get arrested for, but it might be worth it.
So this was just the
Yes.
little museum.
It's all skidoos and snowmobiles and just really cool things. Very
Yeah.
old.
And most of them were donated by like one dude.
Yeah. So this is what happens when your wife is like, I want my garage back. And then he found somebody in Botwood or the museum that
He's like,
decided
do you
to
guys
take
want
it.
to open a museum with all the crap I have in my garage?
Well, do we need to buy anything for it?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this was cool too.
Yeah, they had a lot of, like a great wall of history.
Guys, can I come in?
No!
Oh. What are you drinking?
Something that looked a lot prettier before I started mixing it together.
Is it good?
Pretty good. It's iced coffee,
Ice.
iced caramel coffee.
Oh, American, yes.
And
Nice.
it's pretty solid.
The thing about Newfoundlanders is that they have a sense of humor about their own reputations.
All right, so we are having to split up. It's come to that point in the relationship that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen now is
We are splitting up, but just to like conquer more life activities.
exactly.
Yes.
So we've been to Newfoundland the last week, and we have explored. We've done some family things, and we've done some exploration and seen some neat stuff. And we've picked up turn around and show them.
Yeah, we got a truck full
A
of
big
stuff for
truck
the store.
full of stuff for the store. And so now Jill is going to be staying here to help some family out, and I'm going to be going back to Nova Scotia and going to be working on a lot of stuff, and also making a trip to Ontario.
Yeah, so this was a trip that we were planning to do together, but because of some family that are ill, I am staying in Newfoundland to help or be here just if needed. And David is
Going to drive forever.
do
I'm
the
going to
trip.
put a few thousand
so,
more
yeah.
kilometers on, but we have a storage unit up until a certain point in Ontario, and we are paying dues on it, and I've got I'm going to go back to Yarmouth, and I'm going to start unloading a bunch of crap, and then I'm going to drive to Ontario and load up a bunch of crap, and then come back and unload a bunch of crap.
Yeah, so right now we are in Pasadena, Newfoundland, and tonight David will be on the ferry going to Nova Scotia.
A night crossing, which
Night
what that means is
crossing.
that at about 3 a.m, it's a symphony of strangers snoring. Hopefully,
Yes,
I will
when
be
we
one of
came
them.
here,
Ooh.
we did the night crossing, and it did not go well. But this time he is going prepared.
Have earphones
And earplugs.
and earplugs.
Yes.
So I'm hoping I'll get some sleep. But to be honest, there's nothing to do about it because all of the cabins have been booked probably for a long time.
Yes, because this is Newfoundland Come Home Year, which means people from away that have moved away are invited back, and there's lots of activities and festivals in all the small towns.
And there's probably
And-
about 5 times as many Newfies living abroad as there are that live in,
in
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. So there are no rental cars, no hotels, and there are no cabins on the ferry.
Yeah.
So he will be sitting on a seat on the passenger deck.
Yep. But I
So-
will look like a real winner with my headphones on, my earplugs in, maybe both, and some sort of cloth covering my eyes. It's going to be great.
So on the following videos, you will probably see us separately and not together, but it will be in the same video.
So
It's
if-
just I'll be editing both what he's doing and what I'm doing together.
And if you want to know who films better, well, we would like to know who films better. So you can put it in the comments. Who is the more engaging filmer?
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
be you.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. So look for more videos, and
All right.
we'll share our adventure.
Yes.